Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the third video in this nail polish week series. So today we're going to be talking about one brand first impressions again. I did one of these I think last week or the week before on Rimmel and some new products, and today I thought I would focus on one brand of nail care and nail polishes as well. Now this is nothing new, but I did come across this and thought, hey, I'll give this a go. I've never heard anything about this before, so I definitely wanted to test it out. So as you might have guessed by the title, it is Primark nail care and nail polish. So I have three items that I'm actually going to test out for you in this video and give you sort of my overall thoughts and a score out of 5 like I usually do. So the three products that I have to try out are this nail polish fast dry spray, and this was 80p. And then I've got this nail polish remover, the pot remover with the sponge in, and this was £1. And then I have one of the nail polishes, and this is a matte nail polish in a khaki shade, and this was, as you can see, £1.50. So the brand that Primark go under in their nail care range is called PS Love Your Nails. So all the nail stuff in there has this on, so it's really recognisable. So I'm going to go ahead and test this all out for you, and then I'll just give you a final overview at the end. So let's get started. Okay, so this is the polish dryer I'm going to be using. So it says nail polish fast dry spray, gives a glossy finish, quick dry. And then on the back, I'll put a picture as well so you can see. But on the back it says apply PS nail polish fast dry spray over nail polish while holding the aerosol at least 12 inches distance from your nails. Wait 60 seconds before touching. So this, as you can see, was only 80p, so an absolute bargain. So if it works, it will be perfect, and it's got 50 mils of product in it as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply my Nail Envy base coat, and then I'm going to use one of the Revlon Colour Stay polishes, and I thought this blue one would be a good one so we could see if it does quickly dry and touch dry. And then I'm going to use the Colour Stay Gel Envy top coat. Now the reason why I'm using this top coat is because this doesn't dry well at all. When I've applied it in conjunction with the Colour Stay colours, it just leaves really bad marks all over my nails. It's not a very good quick drying top coat, so I thought this would be a great one to try with the spray. So I'm going to go ahead and do my base and colour and top coat, and then I will come back to you with testing out the spray. Okay, so I've just finished putting the top coat on. So I did one coat of base coat, 2 coats of colour, and one top coat layer. So I've set my timer for 60 seconds to test if it does dry in 60 seconds. And I'm gonna go ahead and spray this. So it says hold at least 12 inches away. Okay, so let's give this a go. I'm a bit scared. I think I went a bit near them. Right, so I've got my phone and I'm going to start the timer for 60 seconds. Okay, so let's see if this has dried. So it's kind of like a thin oil spray that goes over your nails. My gosh, that is completely dry. That's amazing. Okay guys, so I'm going to go to bed now. This is generally when I do paint my nails, it's just before I go to bed. So at the moment this is dry, completely dry and nice and smooth. So the real test will be to see if it smudges during the night or anything like that. And I'll give you an update in the morning. So see you in the morning guys, bye. Morning guys, so here is my final thoughts on the nail polish fast dry spray and also an update since last night. So on the whole, overall really good. They still look nice and smooth. I would say they've just slightly got a print on them, but I think for the money this is quite an amazing product and really great if you are in a hurry and you need to paint your nails quickly and you need them to dry quickly. So I would award the nail polish fast dry spray from Primark a 4.5 out of 5. This is a great sort of staple product to have in your nail kit, like I said, if you need to dry your nails really quickly. So as I mentioned, the second product from the PS Love Your Nails range from Primark is this nail polish remover pot. So I've seen loads of these about, both expensive and drugstore, and I have two other ones that I'm currently using. I have this one from Nails Inc, and this actually has 60 mils, but the Primark one has 70 mils. So it's virtually identical, but just a little bit bigger. I can't remember how much this Nails Inc one retails for. I'll pop a link down below if you want to go and check that out and how much it is. And then the other one that I have is from Sephora. I think I may have mentioned this before, but this is a great one for glitter removing as well. And I really like this one. And this is actually the biggest. This is 85 mils. And this is my favourite. So we'll go ahead and test out the Primark one and see how it fares. This was £1, this Primark one, so an absolute bargain. So let's go ahead and open this up. So obviously you just dip your nail in like the other ones. You can't actually see this, but I will insert a photo as well. It's the same sponge as the Nails Inc one. I'll just get that to show you. So they look virtually the same. So let's go ahead and give it a go. So I'm going to be taking off this blue nail polish that I painted to test out the quick dry spray. So I'm just going to put my finger in for a couple of seconds. This actually feels, the sponge feels identical to the Nails Inc one. Okay, so it's not off in one go. I usually just kind of wipe it up against the sponge. The sponge is pretty saturated, which is good. So 2 goes. But still good. Right, I'm actually going to use the Nails Inc one to take off the other hand, just so I can compare the quickness of the removal. So yeah, the sponge is definitely the same, but I just wanted to test out to see if the remover was as efficient as the Nails Inc one. Okay, so as you can see, here's my 2 hands. So the bottom one is with the Nails Inc remover and the top one with the Primark. As you can see, the Primark, the blue is still on slightly, whereas the Nails Ink has taken off all the polish. So I think this may be to do with the quality of the polish remover. The Nails Ink one obviously has a better quality remover in it, and maybe a slightly better sponge, I guess, so it's quicker in removing. But this still, the Primark one still removes my polish fairly quickly, but I'd probably have to go in again just to get all this off the sides, so bear that in mind if you've got a darker colour. But to be honest, for the price, this was only £1, and it is a really good product if you maybe can't stretch your budget to a more expensive one. So I would award the nail polish remover from Primark a 4.2 out of 5. So last up, I wanted to show you this polish, and I also wanted to feature a polish. Primark do have a really good selection of polishes and also gift packs and things like that. So I thought I would try out this matte one, and this is a khaki shade, and obviously you can see it was £1.50 for 11 mils, which I think is about average for a nail polish. So let's give this a go. So the bottle actually reminds me of the Tanya Burr nail polishes and also the Nails Ink ones, but the top doesn't come off this. With them two, the top comes off, and then you've got a little handle underneath this top, so this is like the fancy top, but this one it doesn't, so it's quite an awkward shape to paint. But the brush looks like most drugstore brushes. It's thick and short. Now, how on earth am I going to paint this when the cap is a really awkward shape? This is because the way the flat bit of the brush is sort of there, so I'm having to hold the cap really oddly, and also the brush is fraying a little bit, so it's making it hard to get a totally even edge. But the colour is not opaque at all. As you can see, it's really transparent. Sorry, I was trying to think of the word then. So we'll carry on painting the rest, and I'll let you know what I think. So this is too thick coat, so it did turn opaque in the end. The brush is awful, and the top is a really awkward shape. I definitely don't think this is just a fake top and there is a top underneath. I'll give it another go, but that shape is really awkward. So I can see it's starting to turn matte now. It wasn't to start with. The colour is nice. It's quite a dark khaki. Maybe not something I'd necessarily go for, but I was just drawn to this because, like I said in my previous video, I do love khaki matte nails, but compared to the khaki from L'Oreal that I featured, this is more of a deep forest green, I would say. So I'll just wait until this turns matte, and then I'll let you know what I think. Okay, so the polish is completely dry now, and it's actually touch dry. So that took about 5 minutes to be touch dry and for it to turn matte. Now, actually the formula is not that bad. It's actually quite a nice formula, and it's dried really nicely as a matte polish, whereas sometimes when I use the Essie Matte About You top coat, you can kind of see lines and things. So it isn't that bad. I think the real test will be if this wears properly, and obviously I can't tell you that straight away because I do need to wear the polish for a couple of days and see if it wears and I don't get any chips or anything like that. So what I will do is I will update you probably in Sunday's video and let you know how this polish wore. But I can give you sort of a first impression score out of 5, and I would say this is a 3 out of 5. The packaging I do not like at all, but with regards to the price, and there is a great colour selection, and also the formula, initially it is quite a nice formula. So I will let you know, like I said, in Sunday and give you my overall thoughts on the wear time. So guys, that concludes my Primark One Brand first impression on their nail care and nail polish line. I really hope you found this useful, and also let me know if you've tried anything from the nail range and what you thought of it. Really, I think for the price you can't go wrong. Definitely if you're a girl on a budget and you want to try all these different kind of things. I think sometimes some of the nail brands from the drugstore can be quite expensive for drugstore. So this is a great way of trying things like that out, and I think Primark do have a really great selection of nail stuff. Some is better than others, but I think again for the price it's worth just trying it out, even if it's not that good overall. You haven't really sort of invested loads of money in it. I mean, things like this for 80p, you just really can't go wrong. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for my next nail video. I hope you've been enjoying this nail polish week. Also, don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter and Snapchat. And if you missed my last 2 previous videos, you can go ahead and click on the picture links and that will take you to that video. Have a wonderful weekend guys, and I will see you in my next video. Take care, bye!